Is it true if you want to start your personal brand to become so magnetic in a way that people will just listen to whatever things that you want to say and leans towards your opinions, you need to start online? Well, let me tell you this. A personal brand is actually a reflection of you when you look inside the mirror. A personal brand is actually the first type of impression that you get when you're not around in the room. This is what people say about you. A personal brand, regardless of you choosing to make it visible online or offline, is just about you, who you are today. And the thing is that in the world of AI, if you don't have a personal brand that quite strong, you might lose all the opportunities. You might lose your job. You might lose of your business client, because eventually people keep evolving over time. And with AI come to place, you need to find something that actually distinguish you from other people outside there. And personal brand is one of the things that people neglect. And this is the things that I learned very late in my life. I'm 37 years old introvert guy who I feel shy to talk in front of cameras, but here I am today talking to you. Because I believe that you have the potential in your life. I believe that you can change your destiny. I believe that if you make the works, it can work for you. But regardless of that, action matters. If you don't take any action from what I said today, it's probably going to be waste. And it's up to you, it's your decision, it's your life. But in reality is that what I want to do is actually to help you to overcome your fears, to help you to know the benefit of having a personal brand, especially a magnetic personal brand that will help you introverts outside there to actually convey your message directly to your clients, to your prospects, to your direct superiors, and eventually grow your business and your careers to the next possible level. And in today's videos, I will teach you how to talk in front of cameras. And why is that so important? Well, let me be honest with you. When I think about talking to the cameras, it feels awkward, it feels weird, it feels like we are very cringe, because the way that we are talking is very different. The way we are talking with our friends and with the cameras are just completely total opposite. And why is that? It's because of personality. You see, in your life, regardless you hate it or not, I will say this, you have different kind of personalities. When you are with your friends, you have different kinds of personalities. When you are with your families, with your parents, with your co-workers in your corporate world, with your client and customers in your business world, you have different set of personalities. And when it comes to personal brands, sometimes people have trouble of how I want to say this to make it easy and simple for you. Sometimes people have the trouble to actually choose which type of personality that suits them best. Because at the end of the day, if you are choosing to surface your personal brand online, then you need to figure out which type of personality to be consistent with. Because you have so many personalities outside there, but all of that are actually you. And all of those are authentic. And in building your personal brand, regardless of online or offline, you need to be authentic. You need to be original. And you need to be simple. As simple as that. And authenticity, originality, and simplicity is very core foundation when you want to build your personal brand. Regardless if you're choosing just to keep hidden under the rock, you don't want to surface it out online, it's up to you, it's up to your choice. But what I want to do is to tell you the benefit of having an online presence. Now, I was being laid off twice in my life. And the first time I was laid off is around 2018 if I'm not mistaken. And at a point of time, I'm having a personal brand that's quite weak. And because of that, whenever I submit my CVs to the potential employer that I want to actually have a job in their corporate world, I've been rejected. And once I learned that the personal brand is the key for success in interviews, I began to work with my personal brand. I began to work in developing my own personal traits. And this personal trait become consistent whenever I want to go for interview sessions. And after I built my own personal brands, at that point of time, people are not talking about personal brand on YouTube. People are just talking about personal brand on LinkedIn. So I made a LinkedIn profile. I just expressed my own opinion, my feedback, my experience, whatever the things that I thought about happening in the industries. And when I went into the interview, and when I say that I have a LinkedIn profile that I quite actively, and one of the interviewer asked me, "What is your LinkedIn profile?" And I told them, this and this. And when he looked into my profile, he quietly changed his facial expressions It seems like he so much has interest on me, and that's when I learned personal brand is so important. And now, when LinkedIn is just, I'll say this transparent to you. When LinkedIn is just a place for you to find another job, when you find a job, then you will forget LinkedIn. This is the era where personal brand becomes so prominent on YouTube. Personal brand becomes so prominent on Instagram, TikTok. And if you're not being there right now, you're going to lose a lot of opportunities. So I deleted my LinkedIn account and just focusing on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitters, X, and also Threads, because I found that I need to make it simple. And I actually believe in this one foundation rules. We call it 7-11 rules. People need to consume 7 hours of your content at 11 different touch points in 4 different platforms. And as such, I choose YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, and also Threads. And why that matters is because I want to make it simple. Like I say, if you don't make it simple, it's going to be very hard for you able to remain consistent for the entire life. And why different type of platform is very important is because usually years ago I have this mindset that tells me that you need to be good in one platform first, and I still stick to that truth. You need to focus on one platform first, and the other 4 platforms is just a repurpose of the content that you have. So I'm focusing on YouTube, and from my YouTube content I actually repurpose it out to all those 4 different platforms just to make it a habit at first, in order for me to develop my own personal brand to become magnetic as an introvert. Because I believe that when we make it simple, we tend to do it more. But when we found that it's very hard things to do, we tend to procrastinate it a lot, we tend to delay our action a lot, and as such, we will not get the result that we want. So in order for you to achieve your desired dreams and be able to surface your personal brand online to become magnetic in a way that people just listen to you, there's one particular skill that you need to learn. It's that you need to speak like a boss. Speak like a good boss. A boss that you want to dream. A boss that you dreams to become. Not a boss that you hate, but a boss that will help you to elevate your careers, that can unite the team, that can help people to convert customers into profit for their business. And I hope this helps.